Hey there, my name is Aaron Browning, and I am super excited to spend the next few minutes with each and every one of you today talking about something that I am super passionate about, and that is the revenue share model over at Power. And I want to be crystal clear, you're going to see me talk with confidence, talk with posture. I know this model inside and out because I was one of the early adapters over at a company called eXp Realty, which has the same revenue share model. And so that's where I got a taste of this about 7 years ago. And it flat out changed my life. And that's me being as humble as I possibly can. It's a fascinating model. And my fear, and really the reason why I'm making this video, is most sellers over at Power, even someone who's entertaining or questioning the idea of joining Power, right? They're looking at our model to see if it makes sense. They don't understand the implications of what the revenue share model can do for them. I wanted to spend a few minutes making a video showing exactly what this looks like. I want to be clear on it as we go through some of these numbers. If you're not a big thinker, could it blow you out? Yes. That's the risk I have of making a video like this. But I'm also a firm believer of I play to the highest denominator. So even if that's not a place where you're at, know that you can grow into these conversations. You can grow into this financial whirlwind, if you will. This is a revenue share calculator that I have made for our team over at Power, which is called Solar Icons. So definitely get back to the person that sent you this if you have any questions. And hopefully I do a deep enough dive on this to where I'm able to answer everything. But if not, we're here for you. We're here to serve. And so, what I love about this calculator in particular is it's very simple. There are only two key inputs that we all have to agree on today, which, once again, I love simplicity. I'm a firm believer of dumbing it down as much as possible. And so, the first variable that we have to be in agreement on is going to be the average commission. For our team, and what we've really seen over the last 2 years is we're hovering in that like 7,500 to 8,000 range, depending on the state that we're in. So, I want to be conservative here. So with your permission, I'm actually going to input 7,500, which is a little bit lower than what the national average is. But like I said, I want to be conservative. I want you guys to be able to follow this and to be able to track it. And so that all that means is the average person on your team and your organization that you introduce to the Power Platform is going to bring in a $7,500 commission. For anyone not at Power yet, that number already could be way too big for you. We do pay out the highest commissions in the game, and that is a fact. When I saw the average commissions 2 years ago, this is the closest thing I've ever seen to real estate size money. And that's where my background is over at EXP. And it got me really excited. So hopefully you guys are getting excited as well. So the second and last variable that we need for this calculator is the average number of projects that are going to be sold per month per person that's on your team in your organization. I'm going to keep this stupid simple, right? And we're going to say it's just one. So that means if you go out and recruit Jill is going to average one install every single month, which is really conservative. And someone might be thinking, yeah, I might know some part timers who maybe do six a year. So that would be like half of one a month. And I get that. We have some of those on our team too. We love them. We create a space for them. But you're also going to have conversations with people maybe like you, maybe like me, who want to get after it. They have huge freaking goals, lots of drive, lots of ambition, where they're going out and selling 10, 15, 20 of these a month. And I have quite a few of those people on my team as well. So I feel very strong and really conservative using that variable of one sale per month. So hopefully you all are tracking with me on that. So the way this works over at our company, we get paid on six different levels. So level one is anyone that you personally introduce to the Power Platform. Level two is anyone that those people introduce. Level three is who they introduce, and it goes all the way down to level six. So as you start to get to level 4 through 6, many times you don't even know them. You might not have even met them or had a conversation, yet you're still bringing in revenue every single week off the installs that they have. The other question I get, I want to lead with this, probably should have said it earlier, is this revenue that we're going to talk about does not come out of the person who sold the deal's income. Absolutely not. That would not be cool. That is not what we're about. This money is actually coming out of the 30% that Power takes in as a company. So it's coming out of theirs. They're sharing Power's revenue with us for taking time out of our busy days, helping coach, helping lead, and help build this amazing company through the Power Platform. So I want to make sure we get that out of the way because I know someone's going to be thinking that. I really want to challenge you all to think of this as we go through it for the next couple minutes as a 5-year retirement plan. I don't want anyone thinking about this like you're going to go out and do this first week, first month. Although I've had people come very close, but I want to paint a picture of what you can grow into, right? So what I want to challenge you on is we're going to go out there and say that we recruit or team build, attract, whatever word you like, that we go out and we're bringing in 5 sellers, so 5 business partners a year for 5 years. I'm no math genius, but 5 times 5 is 25. So that's 25 people that you'll personally introduce over a 5 year period. Want to make sure you're tracking. That's one person roughly every 2 months. You're going to do that by accident, just by being passionate about what we do at Power, just by talking to people about solar. Heck, we've even recruited past customers who are excited about it. So just know one every 2 months is not a stretch. This is very watered down, very conservative. That level two. So those are the 25 people at the end of 5 years. How many people are they going to introduce to this platform? And I want to keep that really easy and say they're going to introduce one person a year every 5 years, which would be five people that they personally bring over. Once again, very conservative. We're going to do this a couple more levels deep, if you will. I'm not going to go all the way because I know I will blow some people out. I want to make sure I keep your attention. Level three. So, once again, to recap, this is people on your level two. How many are they bringing over? And let's go ahead and do one person every year and a half or so, which would be three people each over a 5 year period. Like you would have to try not to attract somebody, try not to recruit somebody to get numbers like that. But I want to make it very believable. And then the last level we'll stop at today would be level four. And let's just assume that they're bringing over one person every 2.5 years, which would be two people each over that same 5 year period, right? Really crazy, really conservative. But what I want to show you is the numbers down here. And I wish I could have hit it because I know some of you are like me and your eyes start to drift and wonder. So just based off these people at a conservative $7,500 income being sold per job, average of one deal per person per month, you're bringing in a total monthly passive income of $165,000. When I saw this 2 years ago, I couldn't unsee it. I didn't sleep for days, right? And this is coming from a background at EXP where I have already done this. I have already gotten massive checks. So I'm a believer. I'm living in this right now. It's changed my family's life. Who here, by the way, your life wouldn't change with 165,000 a month. That's mind blowing. That's more monthly than most Americans make in a year, if we're being real and really transparent, right? And then your total passive income is just shy of $2 million. Once again, off having five personal recruits a year for a 5 year period, and then helping the rest of the team go out and do a much smaller version of that, you're talking about bringing in life changing money, which is just mind blowing. This calculator is available for anyone in our organization. So if you're a member of Solar Icons, reach out to me or your sponsor. We're happy to get this over to you. This is something we train on at a really high level. One of my biggest fears, once again, it keeps me up at night, is that someone in my organization or my team is not leaning into the revenue share model. They're just focused on slinging glass and selling solar, which is great. We all need to be doing that too. But I am all about creating an exit plan for our team members and our tribe. When you have additional money coming in that you didn't have to work for, passive income, it changes everything. It gives you options. You could use this money to throw back at marketing for more solar deals, or you can use it like me to fund a retirement plan so that at the end of a 5 year period, if I don't want to sell solar anymore, I don't have to. Yet I still have substantial income coming in every single week, which is amazing. This model does pay out every single Friday, by the way, so you don't have to wait monthly like we do at my real estate company. I love that they made that change. So it's paid out every single Friday. You can see it in real time. It hits that bank account. Once again, I appreciate you spending the last couple minutes with me. If you have any questions, reach back out to the person that invited you here today. We're happy to jump on a Zoom, a phone call, whatever you prefer to walk you through it. Hope each and every one of you have a blessed day. We will talk soon, my friends.